Glad to see people here. We'll wait one more minute for the rest of the folks to find me. All right, about 15 more seconds. Okay, we'll get started. For those of you that don't know me, I think everybody does, but I do upload this to YouTube tomorrow, so I'd like to tell a little bit about myself. My name is Corinne Sandin. I've been teaching stamping and scrapbooking for 20 years here in Royston, Maine. This is the hostess code for the month of February. You have a couple more weeks. If your order is less than $150, please use this hostess code when it asks for a host code. It'll be just after you're ready to check out. Anybody that places an online order for $50 before shipping and tax will get 1 ticket. And anybody that's hosted a catalog workshop will get 2 tickets for this cute little cut-in and embossing machine. It comes with the plates and everything. I have them put on to the side, but it's very lightweight and easy to use. I really like it compared to the old one that we had. I keep it on my table when I'm working. I will be doing the drawing. I think it's 2 weeks from tonight, on March 1st, which is a Monday night. Okay. So, and then I do have a technique class that's coming up. You have a few more days that you can order it if you want it. You will get a free blending brush, one of these. The only way you can get this class is by placing an online order for $35. You will get 6 card kits. You will make 3 different designs, 2 of each. Here's the card. And there's 2 other designs. It's all about blending. And I create videos and I give you very detailed directions. So just send me a text or email me or whatever is easiest for you if you'd like your name for that. All right, let's get started. Put that away so I don't lose it. So tonight is my simple stamping. When I say simple stamping, I mean one of 2 things. Either limited supplies or very minimal stamping. So in this particular case, this is kind of minimal stamping, I call it. I am using this beautiful Treasure of Life stamp set. Anybody that's a grandparent, it's just perfect for. But even if you're not, you could still, congratulations on your newest little treasure. Anybody that's a scrapbooker, I have tons of scrapbooking pages going through my head here with this one. So I'm using Bermuda Bay, which I can see somebody's on here that loves that color. Who else likes it? So, as normal, tomorrow at some point, if I don't forget, I will have all the measurements up. I did take pictures today, and the measurements are written up, so it's just a matter of loading it up. So I'm not going to get into a lot of details about the measurements, but this is your standard A2 card, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I did use a piece of the So Ombre Designer Series paper, which is free right now until the end of the month for a $50 purchase before tax and shipping. And then I need another layer. So this is 4 by 5 1/4. This is 3 3/4 by 5. And then I have a bunch of other little pieces. I pre-punched my hearts using the Hot Bungo. So when you purchase this, you can only purchase it currently as a set. So you get both of them at the same time. You get the plain one and the beautiful scallop one that fits right on top. So let me get my stamps for this project. Let's see, grandchildren. And I also did the inside as well. I put the same thing inside. I realized it after, but it's okay. I really want it to be important. Okay, so let's grab some blocks here. So I used the same ink on same stamp set on both cards. Same color scheme. Keep it nice and simple for you guys. I'm going to set this stuff aside just for a second. A piece of scrap here. And I'm using the Smokey Slate, which goes so well with this Bermuda Bay. It's probably a good thing you guys can't see me. I have about 4 layers on. When I videotape, everything is so cold. And I hate to be cold. I have like 3 shirts on and a vest. Oh, I hate being cold. Alright, let's get this puppy stamped. I'm going to do it a little bit towards the right because I want to have plenty of room for my ribbon. And I'm using the words here to get it somewhat straight. I'm going to hold that there just for a few seconds. I know, I love this stamp set. It's just beautiful. Now I'm going to teach you another little trick. Don't gasp. We're going to stamp this right underneath it. And then we're going to punch it out. Because what's going to happen is my scallop one is bigger, so it will cover that right up. Okay. Oops, I need one for the inside, but I think I'll do it later so I can make that one different. So I need some of this beautiful ribbon. This is part of the whale suite. I'm sorry, I don't know it by heart off the top of my head. So what did everybody do today? I know Connie's on here. She made some cards. I made some cards too today. I'm always trying to create ahead, so if I want to take a day or 2 off, I can. You know, I'm a one-man show here, so. What did you guys do? Cold and hungry, Cindy says. Well, unfortunately, I think, and I really don't get hungry. I eat because I have to, because of medication and stuff. So I can't say hungry bothers me. But I hate being cold, Cindy. I can really relate to that. Okay, so here's my pretty paper. So I'm going to put it so that this lighter side shows on this side. So I'm going to attach it just like this. Yeah, I love any of that sheer ribbon. It's just so rich looking. All right, so let's put a little bit of Tombow. I have a new one tonight, so should go smoothly. So I want to place this onto my designer series paper so that I have a nice frame of that beautiful Bermuda Bay all the way around it. And now I can attach this to my card base with some more of this wet glue or Tombow. Everybody has their adhesive of choice. And again, I want a nice white frame, equal amount if I can, all the way around. Okay. I'm going to attach this to my scallop. I just used scraps. I see this piece here was a solid, but this one I grabbed some of the dotted. I need some dimensionals right here. Does it get cold in California though, Cindy? Probably not like it does in Maine, but what's cold for you? Okay. So now I'm going to cover up where I punched that out right there. I'm going to grab my ribbon. And I don't usually cut my ribbon off the spool. I tie it right on the spool. I find I save a little bit of ribbon that way. Making my two bunny ears, tying them together. And then trimming my tails by holding them together. You need to dress this up just a little bit with some pearls. Let me grab those. And then one more. Right there. Oh, yeah, it's very pretty. All right, so the next card we're making with the same stamp set is right here. Put the ribbon away. And this time I embossed the designer series paper, but I think if, let me see if I've already done it. Yeah, I did. And you know what I did this time when I embossed it? Because you can see right here where it kind of tore the paper. I used the subtle embossing folder. I put a piece of, just computer paper with this paper because this is kind of thin compared to our cardstock. So that's this one. Put this stuff away, get it out of my way. I gotta grab another different stamp. So it's so pretty. So this time I don't know what you are, but I'm a Nana. So I'm grabbing the Nana. And the words were different too. Congratulations. What are you guys? Those of you that are grandparents. Are you a Nana? Okay, so I need a couple of white pieces for my words. So I'm going to punch them out from the mat to save paper. Mammy. Cute. Okay. So let's do our stamping before we do our assembling. So let's get the Nana. And I'm going to use the bigger one. It doesn't quite all fit on your circle. Now, if you don't have circle punches like I do, you may have the layering circles, and those would work just fine as well. So there's that one. Hang on, people, don't leave, because I have a couple more samples at the end to show you. For those of you that like this, one of these might be part of our stamping stack. Not next week, but the time after. I already have next week's already done. Okay. So, I had this piece hanging around, so I decided to use it. You know, I can't waste anything. So let me layer these. With a little bit of Tombow on the back. Nice thing about circles is you don't have to worry about getting it straight until you're ready to put it on your card. I love the softness of the gray, the Smokey Slate. Okay, now I'm going to attach my designer paper. So if you decide to emboss this particular designer paper is not as thick as some of our other ones. I would highly recommend that you put a piece of computer paper with it, just to save, as you can see right here, really got. And I think because it's ombre, it's not solid all the way through, like our cardstock. So again, I want a nice white frame all the way around it. This is your standard A2 card, which is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4. I'm going to make sure that there's no bumps. I wanted to tell you guys, make sure you clean your bone folder once in a while today. I was working on a white card and didn't realize I had some, must have been left over from glue or something, but made my card yucky. So I don't know about you, but I always keep these little alcohol pads on my stamping table and here where I'm videotaping, because you can clean a small area. And they're really, really good for your blocks. Make your blocks stick better. It's a little, it is a whisk along, so I'm going to have to do some. So there. Some trimming after. So the Nana and the baby gets put down first with some Tombow or your adhesive of choice. And I'm putting it more in the upper left-hand corner. And then this one with the woods is going to get some Stampin' Dimensionals. So I will mail out one of each of these cards to somebody tomorrow, to 2 lucky people. So please comment and share the love. I'm going to bring this in a little bit because I got to trim just a hair off. I could tell just by looking at it that it was a little bit long. I have a piece of designer paper. It's a little narrow, but you know what? It's okay. I'm going to put some Tombow on the top. And then on the bottom of this, because I don't know where it's going to end on my envelope. Take my bone folder. Take some scissors and trim it up. And then we'll be good to go. So I have a couple of more samples to make, to show you. Let me just grab them. So let me put those so you can see them. So here's the girl Nana. This one I used the magenta, and the Nana is in the rose. And then my husband was Papa, so I call that the Papa stamp. This one I left it blank inside, so if you wanted to use it for Father's Day. This one here I stamped the mother, the grandmother, the Nana. And then this one is a prelude to what's happening on Wednesday. If you ever have a stamp set or a bundle that you don't know how to use, or you want some suggestions, please email me or text me. Connie asked me about this particular quite curvy bundle, so I did use the die on this stamp set. And on Wednesday, we will be making 2 cards using it. I did have the stamp set myself for quite a while, and it's one of those cut in the die here. You know how I always talk about a left brain, right brain one? Well, this is one of those right brain, left brains. And it took me a while to figure it out, but then Connie found it, and I found another demonstrator that had a little cheat sheet that was really easy to use. So let me move these out so you can see tonight's class. And like I said, out of these 5 cards, 5 cards. One of them will show up next month in one of our Stampin' Stacks. I'm not exactly sure which one yet, but one of them definitely will show up. So today is the 15th. There's still a little bit of time to order Girl Scout cookies. So if you don't have somebody to order Girl Scout cookies from, you can reach out to me and I can connect you with one of my lovely customers whose granddaughter is selling them. So I'm happy to support any organization that I can, especially when it comes to kids. So thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Take care. Be careful tomorrow. It's going to be messy, messy, messy. It'll be a good pajama day and a crafting day. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.